Welcome to The Wall. Today we bring you the story of a girlfriend who set up an infidelity trap for her partner, and in the end, it completely backfired on her. But first, if you enjoy this content, help us reach over 1,000 likes on this video. Now, let's get started.
I really don't care if women hit men. I really don't.
Let's call it exactly what it is. Assault.
A woman hitting a man is never, ever, ever, ever going to be the same thing as a man hitting a woman.
I'm not sure if that argument would hold up legally, but I'm sure there's some experts out there that would be able to tell us.
Men hit to hurt to be in power. Usually women are hitting after they've tried everything else and no one will listen to them or treat them right.
I see. So if a woman is not getting her way and being treated right, it's okay to throw a temper tantrum and strike another human being. Got it.
You will not shame or vilify me into thinking otherwise. In fact, more women need to hit men. Often and hard.
And I hope all of those men press charges.
So please, if you're a woman, hit men. If a man disrespects you, hit him. I don't care if it's a stranger in public or your partner. When a man wrongs you, hit him. Let's show them what it's like, and let's help other women not get abused by scaring the fuck out of them.
As I said earlier, in the spirit of equality, I hope every single man that gets struck by a woman that is essentially having a temper tantrum presses charges.
Oh, hell no!
This country is full of women who honestly belong in a psychiatric hospital. This is what they call a feminist who's supposedly fighting for equality. It's concerning, because this is exactly how women like her end up ruining the lives of good men. That's why, whenever I see a woman with a nose ring like that, I take it as a warning sign that something's not right mentally. And for me, it's a huge signal to run and never look back.
Girlfriend set me up to cheat on her, and now she thinks I would actually cheat on her. I, male 25, and my girlfriend, female 25, have been in a relationship for 4 years. Before that, we were friends for more than 2 years, so I've known her for at least 6 years. We get along great and don't have many arguments or fights. Last Sunday, my girlfriend's friend Susan asked me to come to her place and told me that her girlfriend was there and we could all just hang out. We were at the local deli and Susan's apartment is just a block away, so I went with her. Got there and saw my girlfriend and her friends calling me a cheater. She was crying. Honestly, at that point, I didn't know what was going on. It was all very confusing. My girlfriend's other friend was saying, break up with him, he's a cheat. After the things calmed down a little bit, I told her that Susan told me she would be here, so I don't understand what's going on. Apparently, Susan blew their plan, and she wasn't supposed to tell me that my girlfriend would be there. They made a mistake by putting Susan in that place, but also this is a terrible thing to do to your partner. I don't know why my girlfriend thinks that she has the right to be mad at me. I should be mad at her. She literally tried to set me up and failed. Her narrative now is that I shouldn't have gone home with another woman, and what if Susan was lying? Susan is her best friend, and she told me that my girlfriend was there. I had no reason to suspect that she was lying. Right now, she thinks that I would actually cheat on her if I got a good opportunity. Basically, she thinks I would go to some random-ass woman's house that I meet. How realistic. I don't think she realizes how stupid that sounds. I love her and I don't want to dump her over this, but it's very stupid to set somebody up to do something bad. I think I can get past her stupid test, but what is pissing me off is that she isn't talking to me and just says that she now knows that I have the potential to cheat. With every passing day, I'm honestly getting tired of her crap. What do you guys think?
Leave her. First, because she's immature. Second, her group of friends clearly wants nothing to do with you, or they're all single and out of jealousy, they're sabotaging your relationship. The other thing is that she's easily influenced. She's just looking for an excuse to break up with you. She's trying to make you look like the one at fault. A woman who tests a man is showing that she doesn't trust him. The fact that she's even willing to go along with something like that already makes it clear to me where your loyalty stands in the relationship.
Relevant comments here. Commenter says, your girlfriend's 25 going on 15. I'd be done with anybody who tried to catch me with stupid games like this. I'd be even more done at the fact that she's still mad at you, even though her friend blew the plan. Sounds like she's insistent on believing exactly what she wanted to believe. OP says it's starting to look like that, honestly. Another comment, everybody has the potential to cheat. We just choose not to. If your girlfriend is being like this now, it won't get better later. If anything, it'll get much, much worse. We don't always want to do what needs to be done, and you need to dump this crazy woman. She's toxic, and so are her friends. OP says exactly what I tried to tell her. Not getting through her think noggin, probably, because she's mad at me for something she made up. I can work with her if she apologizes and promises to work on it, but it's getting exhausting. There's an update that's 4 days later. We got to talk about this for a second. Did she cheat? Good question. Is this a projection, Dark Lord?
So she sent her best friend to invite her boyfriend back to her house, but the best friend wasn't supposed to tell the boyfriend that the girlfriend was there.
They put Roland shit in charge of being that person.
Or the person who didn't want to do it. But that's a breakupable offense, right? Because that's toxic as trying to set your partner up.
You don't test each other.
Yeah. If you truly are happy in your relationship, you just don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, you just do not do that to the person that you love.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Here's the key. You don't do that to someone you love. She may have cheated on him and is projecting that guilt onto him. You already know many women don't like taking responsibility for their actions because accountability is like kryptonite to them. But let's keep watching.
And that's a lot of effort put into being unhappy.
I think you're just looking for problems at that point, or you're just looking for a reason to stir up drama so that you can be pissed off and so that they can work for your affection back. Like, that's the vibe that it gives. Like, I want to create problems so that you work harder to keep me. And I mean, where does it end? Like, she's like, oh, I wanted to see if you would go this far for me, unaliving someone. Like, where does it end? Because at this point, she's shown you her crazy. And I don't know, that's not something I would want to be on board with.
No, and my big question, not that it matters because the crime has been committed, it's done, it's over, bye.
Yeah.
But was this your idea or was this one of your friends' idea? That's the question I'd be asking. Like, who had this brilliant plan? Because that person is trying to split up this relationship. If it was her idea, she probably cheated and she's projecting, or she's just so insecure that she's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, there's a reason this happened. They weren't just sitting there and like, oh my God, you know what we should do? Let's test him and see if he cheats.
Yeah, there's no reason to do this to your partner unless you're just wanting to cause shit in your relationship.
Yeah.
Like, this is literally stirring the pot with your boyfriend so that you can get pissed off and feel like you're justified in getting pissed off because he's not cheating on you.
And knowing that the friend said she was there. She knows that. The friend corroborated that story. The friend's like, yeah, I f***ed it up. I'm sorry. I blew the plan. She knows that, and she's still convinced that he would cheat. People looking for problems will always find them. She's just looking for problems.
This is key. She's looking for trouble. There's a plan here. Either she cheated on him, which is the most likely scenario, or she's out doing something with her single friends and wants to create drama so she can take a break from you. Because the plan failed, and even then she still acts offended, like she's the one who was set up. Women are queens of drama. A woman can be crying right in front of you while lying straight to your face. But let's see how the update turned out.
Let's go. 4 days later. Thank you to everyone who replied in my first post. Just a little update. It was really difficult, but I broke up with her. The way she handled the situation at first gave me the impression that I was signing up for a lot more tests if I stayed with her, so I ended things. After that, she apologized and promised to never do anything like this again and said that this is something very minor which shouldn't cause a breakup. Oh, she told you how to feel. That's helpful. Thanks. Part of me wanted to trust her and give it a go, but I don't want to be in a relationship where I am not certain about it. As for the friend, Susan, after this I ran into her at the deli daily and she confessed that she was not on board with the girlfriend's plan, thus she partly messed up the plan without betraying her friends. I guess something is better than nothing, and I thanked her for it. It still weirds me out a little that I can't go to my ex-girlfriend at the time, bestie's home when invited, whom I have known for a significant amount of time without being called a cheater. Personally, I don't know what was going through my ex's head. Susan told me that even though she was not on board with the plan, she was the one who brought up the YouTube video about testing partners to the group, and the rest of the girlfriends decided it would be a good idea to test it on me, as my ex was the only one in a relationship with me at the time. According to her, it got out of hand from there, and she was tasked with baiting me at the deli. Jeez Louise, guys, I don't know if this was the right decision or not, but I guess I'll find out in a couple of years down the road. No, it was the best decision, and don't talk to Susan. she was partly on board and still over. Sorry that you're still an accomplice to this absolute bullshit.
We could have been a good couple. We could have had something special. But you one crazy ass bitch.
This man did the right thing. Look at the detail. Out of that whole group, She was the only one in a relationship, and she still agreed to put her relationship on the line over some stupid thing they saw on YouTube. That makes it clear she didn't value you, and that her friends matter more to her than her own relationship. And if a woman lets herself get dragged along like that, she's not wife material. Because today she tests you because of group pressure, and tomorrow she destroys your peace over any poison they put in her head. In the end, once again, the same thing is confirmed. A woman's worst enemy is another woman.
Relevant comments on this. Commenter says, what the f did I just read in your original post? Lord almighty, that is such schemy f***ery. You did the absolute right thing. She's 25 for f***'s sake. I truly don't understand people sometimes, and to put someone she's meant to love through this kind of shit, that's not love nor trust. I wish you all the best and hope that in the future, you find someone who doesn't cheat playing solitaire with themselves. OP says, what the f***? This is me trying to comprehend what just happened to me from last Sunday to now. What I still don't understand is if she would have caught me cheating, we would have broken up. She deceived me and we still broke up. Like if her end goal wasn't breaking up, then all of this is just stupid. Even if it wasn't her idea, even if, it doesn't matter. She breached trust with you with this test as bad as if she had cheated. She proved that she can't be trusted to you. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's an NTA. I know it's not a specific question like that, but still, it is an NTA. Let's go with that.
Exactly. She got what she wanted. What she can't do is blame you for it. And we all know women love to tell the story as if they're the victim. Like I said, there are way too many young women today who are completely unhinged. I don't know where this is coming from. Why there are so many women lacking common sense. This is dangerous for men who are looking for stability, if what they end up finding are women like the one in the next video.
Women.
You, as a woman, have a husband, and you are not a man hater. I don't trust your husband.
Oh, no, not that. Some random woman with bigoted views doesn't trust your husband because you're not as bigoted as they are. How awful.
I don't trust him. I probably don't like him.
I'd be rather curious to know how many women out there that are actually sensible would care that some woman who despises all men thinks about their husband. A lot of people really overestimate the importance of their own opinions.
Probably doesn't treat you right. You probably don't run the right program for that man. Like if you have a man, but you don't generally hate most men, most, right? Not all. I don't trust your husband.
Maybe they don't understand the definition of hate. That's entirely possible. It is so often overused these days.
Because the man-hating women that ended up with a man, they're the real ones.
Yes, indeed. They're the real ones that most sensible men want to avoid.
And they have vetted that man that's there. They have vetted him. They know everything about him, inside out, upside down. And I would trust that man.
It's really unfortunate that some women out there really don't have a lot of respect for other women, unless, of course, they think in the exact same way that they do. Or otherwise, they would know that women who even love and respect men actually do vet their partners. But they would know that if they actually climbed out of their echo chamber once in a while.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
That hair, that nose ring, they never miss. It's like a warning sign. Here comes a crazy one. Because how does it make any sense for a woman to hate the man she's in a relationship with? I have a theory. Being single and not having children is causing mental harm in women. I think that, in the past, a woman had an early sense of purpose at home. She had a path to follow and a partner who supported her. But now that she doesn't have that, she has the freedom to do whatever she wants, and her mind drifts back to a more primitive instinct, constantly focusing on men. That's why, when you can't attain something, you start to resent it, like this woman who clearly seems to be hitting the wall. The absence of a man is driving her crazy. Men, that nose ring never fails as a warning sign. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. Why do you think so many women with that kind of image end up showing such problematic behavior? Has a woman ever tested you in a relationship? How did that turn out? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and motivates us to create more content. Stay tuned for the next exciting video from the wall.